Ever wonder where Taylor Sheridan's gritty Western aesthetic truly began? Before the Duttons ruled Montana, a different family feud captivated audiences. It wasn't just another historical drama, it was a precursor to the world of Yellowstone, starring a familiar face, Kevin Costner. If you're patiently awaiting the next Yellowstone spinoff, especially why, Marshalls, consider this. The History Channel's 2012 miniseries, Hatfields and McCoys. It shares a surprising amount of DNA with Sheridan's universe, from the intense violence to the tragic family dynamics. Released as a three-part event, Hatfields and McCoys was the History Channel's first foray into scripted drama. The series meticulously recounts the real-life, decades-long rivalry between the Hatfield and McCoy families following the Civil War, set along the Kentucky-Virginia border. Costner embodies William Anderson Devil Anse Hatfield, a Confederate veteran leading his family in a relentless territorial battle. Opposite him is Bill Paxton as Randall McCoy, a Kentucky patriarch, haunted by loss and driven by vengeance. The cast is packed with seasoned character actors, creating a cinematic experience that rivals many modern shows. Director Kevin Reynolds maintained a consistent, high-quality visual style throughout the miniseries, something often lacking in today's TV landscape. It's a testament to Reynolds' vision, much like Sheridan's directorial approach in the first season of Yellowstone, where he helmed all 9 episodes. Interestingly, the series was filmed in Romania, convincingly standing in for the American frontier. This commitment to authenticity helped Hatfields and McCoys earn 5 Primetime Emmy Awards, including wins for Costner and Palm Berenger. It's likely this performance caught Sheridan's eye when casting Yellowstone. And beyond the Western setting, Hatfields and McCoys resonates with themes familiar to Yellowstone fans. And the hyper-violent clashes and unwavering brutality are mirrored in Sheridan's work. Both shows don't shy away from depicting the harsh realities of frontier life, even when it means showcasing horrific events. The series delves into a forbidden romance between Jonta Hatfield and Rosanna McCoy, a love affair that fuels the feud. And this echoes the complex relationship between Beck Dutton and Rick Wheeler, where personal loyalty often clashes with family obligations. It's a classic Shakespearean tragedy playing out on the American frontier. Given Sheridan began developing Yellowstone just a year after Hatfields and McCoys aired, it's reasonable to assume he was influenced by the miniseries. Even if he hadn't seen it, Yellowstone fans will undoubtedly appreciate the intensity and compelling performances. But the fact that, like Yellowstone for Paramount Plus, Hatfields and McCoys was a trailblazer for the History Channel. It became the network's most watched program, drawing an impressive 13.9 million viewers for its first installment. This success paved the way for other original scripted dramas like Vikings and Nightfall. The impact extended beyond viewership prior to this. The success of Hatfields and McCoys in Yellowstone demonstrated the viability of original scripted content for their respective networks, leading to expansions in programming and the development of spin-offs. So if you're craving more Western drama before Why Marshall's arrives, consider revisiting Hatfields and McCoys. It's a gripping tale of family vengeance and the brutal realities of the American frontier. And who knows, you might just recognize the seeds of Taylor Sheridan's vision. They say the Hatfields and McCoys always had a beef, but at least they didn't have to worry about streaming wars. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,